I'm Tonia.
And we are Dances with Floss.
You may not recognize where we are. That's okay. We're in my house. Last time we did a Flosstube, we were up in my craft room. This time,
last time we were at my house.
Well, no, I mean, last time we did a Flosstube in my house.
Yes, that's true.
We were upstairs. But since it's like corn sweat season in Iowa, and there's no air conditioning in the upstairs of my house, we are not up there because it's like 1,000,000 degrees and we would just be like pitting out and like boob sweat and everything. It would just be horrible. So
I think it's referred to as humidity.
Humidity. Oh, I like that. So this new location, we're in like the dance room of my house. This room has like wood floors and stuff, and like my 5-season swing, like our Mardi Gras poster for like an event that we did. Like, this is not a coincidence that we're here in front of this poster. Anyway, but this location brings its own set of challenges. So Cass is eating cheese, so you might see a cat jump up on the table and us be like, ah! So that will be our technical difficulties if we run into that issue.
So what we're doing today, the reason why we were doing this at Tonia's in the dance room instead of my air-conditioned apartment.
I mean, we have the air conditioning on, but yeah.
The point is, we have so many whips between us that we decided if we're going to do a mid-year whip parade, that we need to do this in parts.
Chop it up.
So today is the Tonia show, and I am the Vanna White of this show.
You are my Vanna.
I'm here for the encouragement and color commentary.
Oh.
And to keep this train on the tracks.
We all know already.
We all know I'm not good at that.
We failed already with the whole train.
But at least I'll be sober because I'm only drinking water.
And this is tea, even though it looks like whiskey.
Well, we could fix that.
We could. I do have whiskey in the other room.
So our plan for today is that she does have a finish.
Mm-hmm. I do.
We have some haul because she has significantly less whips than me. We're going to do the haul in this episode so that we don't have to do any haul when we do mine at my place.
Yes.
And then, because whip parades draw new people.
Welcome, new people.
Hi, please like us and subscribe.
Please.
We'd like to get to 100 followers, so we would love to have you. I promise we're funny, or we try to be.
We are. People laugh. It might be at us, but people laugh.
Yeah, I don't care if they laugh at me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I would prefer if you laughed with me, but whatever.
I mean, if I'm being ridiculous, laugh at me. I'm good.
We are often.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So
it happens. So let's get going.
I'm not going to tell you about me because you'll find out about me when you come back for part 2 for my whip parade, which will be in a week or 2 from now.
Yeah.
When we have time to film the second part. But tell us about yourself, Tonia.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so Tonia, I am the older, grayer, wiser
Pisces
of the Dances with Floss duo. Maybe not wiser. I have my moments. You are also wise. I'm just like older and grayer, and the Pisces side.
No one did actually guess how old you were when we did that in March.
I love that. New homeowner, obviously. Cat mom. Dancer, stitcher, avid video gamer. voracious reader.
Dancing is how we met.
Yes, dancing is how we met. Cass came to one of my lessons in the before times, pre-2020, and just really was a pleasure to have in class and at events, and I'm so glad that she showed up. And she's my enabler in this cross-stitch journey, because I cross-stitched when I was a kid, but then I sort of got out of it and did so much other stuff.
I stitched her something to show her my gratitude, and that led to a conversation that we both cross-stitch.
Yes, and that I have been out of it for a while, and then Cass went, well, not for long. And then pretty soon I'm doing shit like Flosstubes, and I've got 18 bajillion whips, and I've got finishes, and there's stuff hanging up in my house that I have stitched. I'm so proud.
I'm so good at enabling people.
You are. Yeah. It's good and bad. But so that's me. Midwesterner, born and raised, and don't really know why I still live in Iowa after all of these years, but I do.
It kind of grows on you like a fungus.
Yeah. Sorry, watching too many episodes of The Last of Us. I don't want anything growing on me like a fungus unless it's Pedro Pascal. I'm just saying. He can grow on me like a fungus. Anyway, so let me start with my one recent finish. This was a start and finish. I actually started this on my sister's birthday, July 19th. Shout out to my sis. So it's an Innocent Bones kit, and it's a sweary stitch. So if you don't like bad words, what the fuck are you doing watching our show?
We swear a lot.
And the F one is my favorite. So, this, oh my goodness, it's so far away. We may need to move the camera up.
Okay, well, we'll adjust it when we pause.
Vanna needs longer arms, but this is the Fuck This Shit Innocent Bones kit stitch. The vintage frame is what is those called? They're
flexi hoops.
Flexi hoops. Vintage flexi hoops, courtesy of the Cass Stash, which I appreciate. This was like back in the prehistoric times. This was $1.69 at some random store.
Mm-hmm. I found it when I was thrifting. I found a whole bag of them in different colors and sizes,
which is really cool, because she actually, my other sweary stitch, she has she gave me a blue one. Mm-hmm. So if you watch previous Flosstubes, the other finish that I did is in a blue flexi hoop now.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of smalls, so I intend to use them myself, but in the meantime, if somebody I love has a project that could use a colorful flexi hoop that will fit, she showed it and I went, hey, I got something you don't know about, and pulled it out.
Yes. So this, even though the kit is provided floss, so you get like a couple skeins of DMC in it, and so I used the black for the words, but I didn't want to do it necessarily monochromatic, so I had this really cool, which I don't have in the shop anymore, sort of made me angry because I was going to buy some more, Norgrove Enterprises. This is their Lantern Red floss, and it was a dream to work with. So
I would say give them time, because I have noticed on their Etsy
they do
that it may come off, but it might come back, or a version of it with a slightly different name will come back.
Yes. But yeah, I love this so much, and it was so much fun to stitch. And the back, pardon the wispy threads, I haven't fully finished it yet, but the back, I was really trying to not waste floss and do a lot of traveling. So it was me like trying to figure out on the pattern the best route for me to travel doing full crosses. So I'm like, okay, if I go up and then I come over, then I can connect here and do that. Like I had it all. It was crazy. And yeah, but so I'm the back is very clean. I'm so proud.
Elizabeth from Thread Gremlins would be proud of you.
It goes to show you, like that project that I showed you earlier, where I was just like traveling all over everywhere. Yeah,
you've come a long way.
I have come a long way in a year. It's crazy. I will not be showing you the back on that one, but yes.
I'll convince her.
No, you won't. So this is my one finish that I have done recently. So we'll put that over here.
And that is why I have way more whips than her, because she finishes way more than me, because she does a lot of smalls.
I do. I like smalls because I can get them done and then I have something that I can hang on my wall, as opposed to sorry. One of the children, the kitty children, has decided to run off with her tube, her little tunnel tube, clear across the room as we're sitting here.
I'm taking bets that there will be a camera incident.
Probably some sort of crash.
We're back.
We have adjusted the camera, but the cats are still crazy.
You may hear some fun noises.
Toys.
Sorry.
Little kitty claws on the hardwood.
Fur babies be fur babying.
Yes. They have the kitty version of the zoomies, so it's going to be fun. But let's get started. So, this is actually, like, most of these are my WIP Go projects for this year. I have a few other projects further in the showing that I have been working on for a year or more, but the rest of these are all ones that I have really, because I think when we did our plan video at the end of the year, it was going to be start go, because I haven't done a lot of stitching. Like, I mean, I did a lot of stitching last year, but I didn't.
You didn't have a lot of whips.
I didn't have a lot of whips. Like, maybe 2.
You were mostly monogamous stitching.
I was.
You maybe had like 2 projects going at once, but not usually more than 2 or 3.
Yeah. So it was not like WIP Go was a thing. It was sort of this like nebulous theory. Like, people have whips. What? I just start and then I go until it's done. But now I have actual whips, so I'm using the WIP Go as a start thing. So this first one, my iPad went dark. So we have I have my little card with all of my stuff on it. So this lovely project is Starry Night, the painting by Van Gogh. This is my first full coverage project, like, ever.
I'm amazed that you're not doing this on gridded fabric.
That's the fabric that it came with, and trust me, because it is a kit. It has like all of the everything, like all the floss and like
Yeah.
the pattern, like it's humongous. 47,500 stitches, of which I've only completed 2,081, which is 4.38% complete. It's crazy. And so this has been now on my WIP Go board twice. 2 different months. My goal was 1,000 stitches each month. So obviously I made my WIP Go goal.
Nice.
For that. I am so sick of the color blue every time I work on this project. There's so much blue.
I might not have picked Starry Night then, because that is a mostly blue project.
It's honestly, it's my favorite Van Gogh painting. So when I saw it, and actually a friend of mine had stitched the same, maybe not the same kit, but had stitched the painting, and it was just beautiful, just gorgeous. And I was like, wow, I can't have the painting in my house.
So my way around
stitch it.
My way around that is I'm going to get the Barbara Anna
Dreaming of Van Gogh.
Have that one. That way I don't have to do that whole painting. I can just have like here's my representation. Driving me crazy.
I have that pattern as well. And so I'm going to have this when I finally finish this in like 85 years. And then it will hang next to Dreaming of Van Gogh by
you'll probably
Barbara
finish
Anna.
Dreaming of Van Gogh way before you ever finish that.
I will. It's going to be crazy. So that's WIP number 1. My iPad keeps falling asleep.
You can change the setting on that, you know.
I know, but it's technology and I don't know how to do that right now. So, number 2, my first of many Artsy Housewife patterns. So this is Small Gifts number 2. I am stitching this on 16 count Catacombs by Stitch Me using Midnight Green Silk Floss, also by Stitch Me.
This was a Patreon pattern. I have entirely too many Artsy Housewife patterns from the Patreon because she just keeps making them and I just keep downloading them.
And they're super awesome. And why would you not want to stitch them?
And I can't stitch them all. So the ones that I think that I am not going to be able to get around to, I offer to my friends and family, and then I put them in a folder as having been gifted so that I don't ever stitch them.
So this is one, and I really like this fabric. It's this gray green sort of color, brown. Sorry, the lighting in here probably isn't going to be very true to stuff, but
to me it looks kind of like a periwinkle blue with kind of like brown over it. That's how I would describe it.
But I really loved the midnight green floss when I saw it in the store, and I was like,
I'll admit, I thought you were kind of crazy when you put these together.
But it looks good, right?
It does.
So yeah, I'm digging the floss with this, and I think it's stitching up really well. I will say the Stitch Me silks and then the Pirate Robin that I did on the one project, they stitch a little different.
Yeah,
the silks, but I like, people are like, you know, silks, you need shorter lengths, you need to tangles really easy. I have not had, just knock on wood. Where's some wood? Oh my goodness.
Not near us.
No.
I would say my experience with silk tangling is that I get knots in it, sure, but they also actually come out a lot easier
than the cotton DMC. Yeah, I've noticed that too. There has not been a knot that has proved excessively troublesome in this stitch. But like with Artsy Housewives, I just like the borders.
Her borders are epic.
Are so cool and so much fun to stitch. So I'm really enjoying this one.
Sometimes I feel like with hers, half your stitch count is the border.
It's just the border, yeah. Oh, and this I started this project for the Feathered Friends birthday sal. That is Miss Cass's birthday stitch along that we did starting in March, which really there's no end date for that. So if you want to still participate in our little stitch along, it's any Artsy Housewife project with bird in it because it's Feathered Friends birthday sal. So please join us on your little stitch along Artsy Housewife birdie journey.
Yeah, I finished all the ones that I started for it.
I did not, obviously.
But it was like the one time that I did smalls, so I cranked those puppies out.
You did the 4.
I still have not framed those.
Birds and Cups. You haven't.
It's because it's going to cost me $80 for the frames.
Well,
I have priced it out.
Ooh.
And I will not settle for less than what I have chosen.
You go, girl. Next on the list, we have a very wrinkly Pac-Man.
The blue bane of her existence.
Oh my gosh. So
much cursing occurred in my living room.
Oh my gosh. The weekend of Midsummer Stitch, I almost tossed this puppy out the window. It was not even.
I was like, Tonia, my neighbors don't want it.
It was not even funny. I thought that the blue, like, it's just lines. It's just lines. But it's not. It is
still for people.
It aggravates me, so I just flop it around. So this is the picture, sort of. So I said I'm an avid gamer, like super old school. I have a Ms. Pac-Man machine in the game room. This is the dance room. We have a game room. We have so many rooms. I love my house.
Must be nice to be a dink.
What's a dink? What's a dink?
Double income, no kids.
Oh. Double income, no kids. What's a dink? Why are you calling me bad words?
I'm not.
What? Okay, yeah.
It's a privilege.
Double income, no kids. Well, double income, 2 cats. Dick. Whatever.
No.
Yeah. So this bane of my existence will eventually hang in the game room. I'm very excited to get it finished. I don't know what it is. It's just, I thought that the blue would stitch really super easy, like it'd just be like mindless, whatever. But it's not. I will say, usually on projects like that, I don't know why I keep trying to set it down. Yes. Usually white floss on dark fabric is my nemesis, my arch enemy. But the white on this, I will say I used floss gloss just because white to me sometimes gets really fiddly and poofy. And so I used the conditioner and it's laying really nice, but the blue was not. So maybe I used my conditioner also on the blue.
Yeah, probably.
I
was going to say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe that's why the white was behaving.
Maybe. That's a very good theory. Yeah, so I'm definitely this one will, yeah, it's going to be a whip for a little while because I for reals, like I was about ready to throw it out the window at her apartment while we were stitching for Midsummer. It was not pretty. It was not my best, not my best attitude day. But I made my stitch goal for whip go. It's all good. So I can put it away, not have to worry about it. Wow, I didn't actually tell anybody what I was stitching that on or whatever. It was 16 count black Zweigart using the called for DMC. So there you go. This one, I like this one. I love this fabric. Oh, let's take the needle so that you can actually see what's going on here. So this...
Where's the needle minder, lady?
I took the needle minder off because like then all of my bags were like magnetically and sticking together because all of my needle minders were in the same spot.
Nice.
So yeah, this is Books Are Magic by Counting Puddles. I am stitching this on 16 count Scotsman Aida by B Stitch Me using the called for DMC colors. I love this fabric.
Does it really get much better than Be Stitch Me?
Yeah, I've got like a top 3. It's like Be Stitch Me and Atomic Ranch. I love Atomic Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, the my BAP project, which we will look at later, it's on Picture This Plus. I really love the feel of them, like those 3, like my top 3 fabrics.
Hand feel matters.
It does. I mean,
that's a hill I'll die on.
Yeah, you're very texture sensitive with stuff. We've talked about that before. Like Zweigarts are stiff, which is good depending on the project that you're working on. I like that more for like smalls and things that I don't have to be touching them so much because they're small. But yeah. So this one, I'm having some issues, as I just mentioned. Dark fabric, light floss color. The book pages on this were giving me some fits.
But you got conditioner now.
I do. I have a lot of different thread conditioners, and I'm thoroughly enjoying working with them. This one, I have not made my stitch count goal yet. It is, yeah, I've only done 550 stitches on this one, and my goal is 1,000. But this was also a number that was called when we bought the house.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little bit behind on those months that we didn't, that we were moving and packing and things. But I
folded it tiny.
You did. It looks so nice. I'm very excited. Oh, I should maybe show what it's actually gonna look like.
That would be helpful.
Look at you with the good suggestions. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's completed.
That actually kind of helps see where you're at too.
Yeah. So I'm like here. There's some black work in here that I've never done. The fancy back stitching. There's some
better you than me.
Yes. So I'm the back stitch hater over here. It's
I'm gonna have to get over it because I don't mind it all the time. I do it, but
yeah,
I don't like doing it over the top of other stitches. I don't mind like back stitching around something or back stitching for lettering, things like that. It's when I have to do it over the top of stitches that I get real irritated real fast. Yeah. No, I get that.
Whew. Okay. So yeah, we're not even partway through my pile though. I'm
getting concerned. We're at 17 minutes and we're pretty well through your pile.
No, No, we've got quite a few. We've got quite a few left. Oh.
This may be like a 3-part WIP parade because, I mean, if I have less than 50, I'm going to be shocked.
You have a lot. You have
I've been
so many.
Starting like there's no tomorrow lately.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one is one of my favorite projects for WIP Go. So this is Vicious by the Artsy Housewife. And if you've seen us before, you know I have a problem cutting fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever leave myself enough seam allowance.
She's not allowed to anymore. That's my job.
I have done a few, but I have started leaving more ample border. So as you can sort of see, this is where my nerd hoop is like right on the edge.
Yep.
So yeah, that one's definitely not gonna be a like pinned frame job. That's gonna be mounted differently.
I got tricks. I'll get through it.
Yes.
Good God.
Yes. So I'm grounded from cutting my own fabric unless I leave at least a 3-inch border.
She is to use the calculator that I showed her and to leave a 3-inch border, or she is to leave it alone until I am available. And we see each other probably once a week at least.
So there's no excuse for fabric being right on the edge of the doable.
Yeah.
I also I
get it if you're trying to squeeze something on a scrap.
Yeah.
But you're not.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm horrible with
You're
that.
starting with a fat quarter and that's what you do.
Yes. I really was enjoying this. This is one of my WIP goes, but I went well over the 1,000 stitches because I couldn't put it down. These leaves were so easy to stitch. Like once I did the outside borders and then doing the centers of them was so much fun.
That's something with hers that I really like to do is just like pick a motif and then I'm not a color completer. I want to see that piece of that motif completely colored in and then I'll move on to another one. I like watching hers come to life a piece at a time like that.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It just has gone super fast and I'm just really enjoying the process on this one. Love that one. There's a few of these that when I if I ever get to a month where I complete my stitch goal or I I've done my WIP Go numbers for both numbers and I need to go back and do some of these because since I was a more monogamous stitcher, this process of different projects every month has honestly made my palms itch. Like I want to finish that. I have a place in my house I want to hang this. And so not going back and stitching them, there have been a few projects that I'm like, no, I'm going to see this through until the end. It
is a weird internal war because I go through that too where I want to see it done and on the wall, but at the same time the project is just the right side of being big that I cannot stand to only look at that. I am too ADHD for that. And I'm also like I buy a new pattern, it comes in the door and I'm itching to start it.
Yes.
And I feel like if I don't start it soon, I will forget I own it and forget to go back and start it because something new will come through the door that I want to start.
The constant rotation of new things.
Sometimes I do have to sit there and think about what do I have already that I haven't started because I really want to start something and I need to start something from the backlog.
Mm-hmm. I get that. This one was honestly, I manipulated my WIP Go board my very first month of WIP Go because I so wanted to start this project.
Yeah, I enabled that behavior because she was just going on and on about how much she couldn't wait for this one, and then was so mopey when WIP Go numbers got called that I was like, you just Jessie Marie says it's your board, it's your rules, and so if you want to manipulate it, manipulate it.
Yep. So I did. And this is Quaker Snowflakes by Hello from Liz Matthews. I love this one.
You know, what if now that it's done on the WIP Go board, what if you did one Quaker a month?
Oh, that's a really good idea. I didn't think of that.
That way, because you love it so much, that way you could keep working on it.
That's a really good idea. You're so smart. And enabling. Look at that. We've got
I'm good for something.
Enablement right there. So the other reason like why I love this stitch. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. It looks really weird. I love this fabric. This is 16 count Christmas Night by Atomic Ranch. And it is soft. It is so pretty blue that this winter white color looks like the B5200. Like it's really, the whites are really popping on this. And so I love it so much. And now I'm gonna have to oh yeah, I will stitch a little motif a month. And then pretty soon I'll have it finished. My goodness. Yeah. So yeah, called for colors on this one. I would show you, but I don't. The pattern is on my iPad and I'm using that. Sort of. See, okay, so I put all my notes. Put my notes on my iPad. And I haven't actually been following my notes. Because, yes. So I am 36, almost 37% complete on Quaker Snowflakes. I've done 2,261 stitches out of 6,139. The cats are eating each other on the chairs over there. What is going on? I look over and Pee-wee has Boots' face in his mouth.
They're cats doing cat things.
I know. They're totally just being cats. Hilarious cats that are very, very distracting. Speaking of cats, look at that little segue. Here's my next project.
We need to determine how many of your WIPs are cat related.
Oh, so many.
That's a post we need.
One.
How many cat WIPs does Tonia currently have?
2. Ooh, only 2. Only 2.
How did that happen?
I know. I don't know. So this is very, very wrinkly.
At least half of your stash patterns are cats.
Oh
though.
My god, so many cat patterns in my stash.
It's all cats and tea.
In my to be stitched stash, lots of stuff. So this is Cactus Cat by Satsuma Street. I saw this pattern. This is when one of our the Heritage Designs in Amana.
Yep.
And walked in the door and they had like a whole little Satsuma Street display, and I was like, that one is going home with me.
Are you going to end up with all her cat patterns?
Probably. At some point in my life.
I kind of want to stitch the Christmas one.
Her cat patterns, and then the Barbara Anna cats, like the fall and winter and Christmas, and yeah, all the cats. So many cats. So this one is on 16 count Tombstone by Atomic Ranch. Another really nice soft fabric. I love it. And I have done just over 1,600 stitches on this one. This was, this one was, I was also very eager to start this one. So much so.
Did she show the pattern?
No, the pattern is right here. I have to get it out of the thing, and I have to not
flash
the actual pattern. Hurt me. I'm folding it under the table. So it looks like this. I'm trying to get it so it's not shadowy and weird. So I saw this one, and it has cat and it has cactus, because my boyfriend grew up in New Mexico, and so he loves the cacti. And so it looks super cute, and it's bright and colorful and makes me happy. And so I was very, very eager to start stitching this one, and I can't wait to finish it. And this is actually, I did a stitch for him, a Breaking Bad themed one, and this is the fabric that I had left over, and it just fit perfect for this project. So I'm very, very happy with this one.
Page protector.
Oh yeah, don't forget my page protector. Oh my gosh,
that would be kind of important.
It would be. It would be. Yeah, I'm like, if it's a cat pattern, I can't get it back in the page protector. If it's a cat pattern, I'm immediately intrigued. If it's a cat pattern by Barbara Anna, or a cat pattern by Satsuma Street, or let's see, who's my other favorite cat pattern person? Oh, Lindy Stitches has that.
You do have
series.
A lot of Lindy Stitches cats.
Yes. So cats, they're my thing. And so I'm not going to have every cat pattern in existence, but damn near close.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
No, I won't. I won't have every cat pattern in existence.
Oh, that's right. You probably won't ever do the Teresa Wentzler one with the long-haired cat. So there's one cat pattern.
There's one cat pattern. Teresa Wentzler's, though, they're insanity.
I mean, I'm going to try. Not that one, but I'm going to try one.
I know. They're just...
I'm not going to do it the way it's called for.
It's too much. They're too much for me. Okay. Next on the list, this is... Stop licking my knee.
The children are misbehaving.
It is. The pattern is not called Stop Licking My Knee. This is Prince Pondworthy by Fine Frog Stitching. Looks like this. Oh, he's crooked in the picture. I'm like, am I drunk? What is... Yes, I'm not. So, yeah, I have the blue from his little suit jacket done.
This was one of your first whip goes, wasn't it?
This was, yes. I think it was this. This and Cactus Cats were January, and then Quaker Snowflakes and Starry Night were February. Because I really, really wanted to do Quaker Snowflakes, and after I sort of got into this is the process of whip go, I'm gonna then manipulate my board because I really want to do this pattern. So, but I really, when I started this one, I was really enjoying this stitch. I mean, I will enjoy it again when I get back to it. But it's so easy. Like there's big bits of color. Like it's meditative stitching.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that a lot. I need to get the princess one that matches now. I don't have that pattern yet, but I will at some point, and then I will stitch them, and I want to put them in little matchy frames.
And through the magic of YouTube, you only missed us for a couple seconds.
We took a nap. It was great. No, it's been like maybe 3 minutes. Had to wet the whistle, doing all the talking. I'm parched. Okay. Now this whip, I had some substitution on. So this is Winter Comes.
I'm folding it pretty.
She's folding it pretty. I don't have the pictures on my iPad. But this is Winter Comes by Heartstring Samplery, and I just have the little roof done. I am stitching this on 16 count Night Sky by Fiber on a Whim, and I am using the called for weeks with one exception. Grits is the bane of my existence. It's a really pretty floss, but I could not get the smoke to lay right. Mm-hmm. So, in a previous episode, you may have seen she jumped to my rescue and went, "Ooh, you should try this." So, I have substituted Snowy Owl by Roxy for the called for grits floss in the pattern. It's a little brighter, obviously, because a Snowy Owl is
personally I prefer brighter whites.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an off-white kind of gal, unless it's absolutely necessary.
So I have decided that this is going to be the white that I do for the entire pattern. So I will buy you a new skein of.
You will not buy me a new skein.
You can't stop me. You are not the boss.
No, because you said I could borrow your Rhapsody.
Oh, Rhapsody when I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. An even up trade. It's Zoomies part 2 in the background. So this was Jingle Ball last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of went heartstring samplery
crazy. I went heartstring samplery nuts. Like I think I bought all of her patterns.
Yeah, I think you did.
From Jingle Ball. I don't even
I bought one.
Like sampler patterns very much.
Clearly that's not true because you own a lot of heartstring samplery patterns right now.
But they have like, to me, they're not like samplers. It's not like, here is an alphabet.
That just means they need to speak to you.
Yeah.
You do like samplers. You just have a type.
I'm very specific type of sampler. Because I already know the alphabet. I don't need it spelled out for me. But you're sort of like that too, like, oh, I don't want this quote in here, so I'm going to replace it with the Wednesday Addams speech from
I mean, I'm replacing alphabets too. I'm starting Turkish Delight, and I'm going to, that alphabet's not happening.
Yeah. Oh my God, that pattern is so pretty. Yes, okay, so Heartstring Samplery, Night Sky by Fiber on a Whim. I am Ba-da-ba-ba. Not even 10% complete. Oh yeah, this one's got a lot of stitches. So I'm 1,100 stitches in, and there's 11,000.
Yeah.
468 stitches in this one.
Honestly, sometimes with those big samplers, I almost prefer to have a paper one and highlight so that I don't actually know how many stitches is in it. So that I can't like make myself feel defeated by the percentage. I can just go, look how much of I did this much of page 1, and then I feel better.
Yeah. I like keeping track.
I do for my smaller ones, but the bigger ones, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna get through this.
It will never be finished.
And since I'm like the queen of the BAPs lately.
You are. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You've got so many large projects. So I took my projects so that they would be like manageable. I took them out of my like gigantic nerd hoops and put them so that you could do this, but I had so many large nerd hoops. I've got like 8 hoops sitting upstairs now empty.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. It's that big size is like my favorite.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
You know, it was my favorite for a while too, but it doesn't fit really very well in most of my project bags. The only ones that it fits in are the Jasmine custom bags, the large size. And so if I have a project going in one of and I'm putting it in one of the large bags, then I will do it. Otherwise, now my go-to size is the next size down.
That like small and medium, that bigger.
Yeah, because I actually think the one you're talking about is considered the extra large.
Oh,
the large that's the next size down is my favorite, and then I also own a lot of medium. I use that one for ones that like my patterns that are in blocks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because then I'll just move it to the block. And then when I'm done with that block, I'll move it over to the next block.
Because that's how you're doing Christmas at
Hawthorne Hollow.
Yeah. Why are we talking about her whips? These are my whips.
Tangent. Sorry.
Because you've got so many. So this whip, I actually adopted from Miss Cass because she started it on the 16 count Arrowroot Evertote fabric and then realized that she wanted it on the linen instead. So she just had the border done. Well, the blue part of the border done. And so then she gifted it to me, and I bought the floss pack and the pattern, and we are stitching it. Well, we were stitching it together, and then she finished it, and I haven't finished it yet.
I finished it in like 2 weeks. I was so proud of myself.
And it's gorgeous. It's so, like, I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I have so many things that I like want to be stitching on, and I want to be stitching on this one as well, but there's not enough hours in the day. And I do things like my fun little like, oh, I want to do this kit because it has swear words in it and it speaks to me.
But see, now you have to finish the blue so I can steal your blue.
I know. I have to. That's what I've been trying to do is go through and do all of the blue bits so that I can color complete so that you can have my remaining Rhapsody.
I started a project and I needed a darker blue, and I'm trying to do the whole project in Roxy Floss. And so I was like, this blue turned out to be the perfect blue. And do you think you can buy just one skein of it? No, because it was exclusive for this pack. So, yeah. And I probably am going to need at least one more skein.
So yeah, I am devoting my leftover Rhapsody from the 2 Phoenix for You Salentine's 2025. My remaining Rhapsody will go to Miss Cass to work on Baldaquin birds.
I've got about half a skein.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna cut it.
No, and I'm trying.
I know, and I appreciate you.
I will get it stitched.
I might email Evertote and just see, do you have
any extra?
And if I need to buy the whole floss pack for the, I might break down and do it.
Well, the other colors are really pretty too.
Yeah, I do love the other colors. I just
really need just the Rhapsody.
Really need just the Rhapsody.
Okay, these are not in fancy folders like the other ones because these are my current month's projects that I'm working on. So this is Home of the Brave by Hands On Designs. And I have the Home of on there.
Which was a lucky pick for July.
It was. I didn't even have to manipulate my whipco board at all. It's crazy.
That's impressive.
I know.
Good job, Jessie Marie.
Yes, thank you for calling the proper patriotic number for July. So this one, 16 count Zweigart, or no, is this Zweigart or is this Charles Craft? I can't remember. This is Charles Craft, Aida.
I was gonna say no orange salvage border.
Yeah, so it is Charles Craft. Actually, this is like a whole packet. Like you get the tube, and this is one of the last tubes that I purchased from Joann's. We miss you, Joanne, so much.
Well, she's been adopted by Michaels.
I know, but it's not the same.
I agree.
Although I'm really glad that Michaels has started carrying variegated floss, so that's a good thing.
They did before, they just didn't have all of them.
They just didn't have all of them, and that was very not exciting for me. Why did I do this? So the needle minder is down here, but I have the needle in the fabric. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah. I'm very excited about this one, though, because I'm going to gift this one to my brother. He's a military veteran, so once I get this done, hopefully I will continue to work on this one because I want to get it done before Christmas. I don't know if I will.
Admirable goal.
Yeah. More stitching needs to be done on this one before, and yeah, it doesn't really fit in bags. This is the big hoops. So then my remaining July whip go. I'm super excited about this one.
This is also a good July call.
I know.
I just have to say, Jessie Marie nailed this.
It's Christmas in July. This is Rudolph Typeface by Itso Emma Stitchery. And I am stitching this on 14 count chalkboard, Zweigart Aida fabric. Notice a theme with my fabrics. 99% of them are 16 count because that's my happy place. But a few, I've stitched a couple on 18. I've stitched a few on 14. I've got one over here that's 11 count. Like you can drive a truck through those holes. But I'm really enjoying this one. Again, I think, would it be considered a sampler because it has letters on it?
I think technically it is, yeah.
Okay. I just like the fact that it's 4 colors and he looks so cute. He's so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I would show you, okay, I put my patterns in like plastic protectors because then I can mark it off. You can't really, it's water soluble marker. And so then I can just wet it down and erase.
Although page protectors are cheap enough that you could also just pitch it.
I could, but
I mean, you won't. I know you, but
yeah.
You could.
So this will be what it looks like. Now on this one, what I'm really liking is the way I did my variegated floss. So all the red, like if you zoom in really close, all the red is like horizontal, and the almost auburn brown color I did vertically. And so it gives it a little bit of difference that I really liked.
Look how disgustingly neat her back is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Just got to call that out.
Disgustingly neat. I like it. I really am. I'm excited about this one because it's gonna be hanging up.
You'll have it done before Christmas.
I will have it done before Christmas because this one I'm just gonna finish.
I mean, you're close enough that you should.
I am.
It would be ridiculous for you not to.
And it's gonna be like my first cross stitch Christmas decoration for the house. So I'm struggling to put this back in the page protector.
Would you like me to do it for you while you get your next one out?
Just got it. I'm good now. I got it. So I'm really like, I have to find a frame for it. I don't know if I want to do like a red one or if I want like a white frame. I don't know.
I might have one a white one that's kind of neat that I bought for my shark, but have now decided that's not what I want for my shark.
Oh. In the vintage cast stash?
It's not vintage. I bought it at Home Goods.
Okay, in the non-vintage stash cache of frames. We'll have to go.
I do when I go shopping. Sometimes if I find a frame on clearance or something and it's a nice frame that I think I can use, it might just have to come home and live in my closet until I have something.
The stash closet is real. I know we're not the only ones to have them.
It definitely made me feel a lot better about my project stash, watching other floss tubes and seeing that I am not the only one that buys finishing materials and just stashes them. Well, knowing like buying vintage frames or thrifting frames or like going to Home Goods and going, that's a good price on that frame. And it's an unusual frame. I know I'm not going to find that later, and just bringing it home. Yeah.
Well, and especially at Home Goods.
Their prices are good.
And if you don't get it when you see it, it might not be there.
Exactly.
Ever again.
And that does, like, there's one I keep thinking of that I didn't buy because it wasn't in my budget. Oh, and
it's the one that got away.
It might still be there. I don't know. But, like, it's still not in my budget.
Yeah.
I just saw it a couple weeks ago. It could theoretically still be there. That's what I keep telling myself. It's probably not, but it'd be nice if it was.
It would be. Oh, and now we have come to the part of our program where I show off my BAP.
I like this one a lot.
I'm so proud of this one.
This is why I know you can handle a Mirabilia.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my first Mirabilia.
Because I'm an enabler.
Because you are such an enabler. It should be here actually on Thursday. But this is my BAP. There is so much fabric here, all rolled up. This is Sampler 63 by 2x2 Stitch Art on Etsy. I am stitching this on 16 count Oracle Aida by Picture This Plus. And I am using Pirate Robin Joker floss.
Look at that gorgeous variegation.
Isn't it the shit?
That green and purple just, mwah, chef's kiss.
Again, this is not a Pirate Robin commercial. You have to watch our last episode to get that joke. But I when I was working on this one pretty regularly, I called this my Sunday stitch because I would only work on it on Sundays when I was sitting on my ass in front of the TV watching football. So I'd get my big
football season's coming.
Out. I know. I know. I'm simultaneously happy and sad about that because that means that, even though it's still corn sweat season, that summer's almost over because it's almost time for football.
Just get me to Halloween, man. Just get me to Halloween.
No. As much as I love football, like I actually, like, even though it doesn't really treat me well, I love corn sweat season. I thrive in the warm. I don't like the cold at all. But anyway, this, we saw a finish that was Cher Bear. She had done this pattern and she had the different like motifs, like these interior ones were done, in a different floss than, some of the other pieces. And I thought to myself, why didn't I do that? So I did appropriate an idea from her. I'm going to, instead of doing the dragons, which will be in these centerpieces, like this, there's another little center motif here, then there will be like this on top of this. So it's going to be ginormous. She did the dragons different colors, solid. So I'm going to do one green dragon and one purple dragon. Why did I just say dragon like dragon? One green dragon and then one purple dragon. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not drinking. Anyway, this is another meditative stitch, especially when you get into like the border bits. I just get into a pattern of this is how I'm doing this. And again, like the back, since I'm doing full crosses each time, since you don't know what full crosses are, I had to do this because I have to talk with my hands. She's like, what are you doing? Why are you this person? I'm doing full crosses until it's super neat and tidy on the back. And so, yeah.
That doesn't keep mine neat and tidy.
Oh, well, okay. It keeps mine neat and tidy. The thing for me is the fact that it's so big and I have all of this extra like fabric. It's sort of awkward even when I put it in my stand. But I love it so much. And it's going to be a gift for someone. And I really need to finish it soon because that someone is not a spring chicken. I want to get it to them before we both die of old age. So, but this is my BAP. This is the WIP that I have had second longest. I started this in August of last year.
So it just needs to go back to being your Sunday stitch.
Yeah. So I think it will, and it will soon, because again, it's almost football season. Go Pack, go. So.
Da Bears.
Whatever. So I have 2 remaining, and these need a bit of a disclaimer.
Yeah. After our last episode where we were talking about some of these, or one of these patterns, we had somebody reach out and comment on the choice, and we are aware.
Yes.
And we are not supporters.
No. So I will preface these by saying these are not licensed products. So
our official stance is we all have fandoms of something that the person who initiated the creation
is not necessarily a nice person.
Turned out to be a bad person.
Or have, not not necessarily be bad, but just not
has done something
person.
has done something offensive that we would not condone, that does not fit our morals.
Yes.
However, we have already fallen in love with or grown up with or etc.
Yeah.
said fandom, and that we can't turn it off like a faucet.
Yeah.
So
in this regard, to me, these are wizarding themed.
The important part is she does not get, and so the wizarding world is not my thing. That was not my fandom, but I understand where she's coming from, because my fandom, one of my fandoms, is Neil Gaiman, and we all know what he did. Allegedly, because it hasn't been in court. Allegedly, he did some very bad things. But yet, I'm not giving up on Good Omens.
No.
It's a wonderful product. Lucifer, excellent TV show. Coraline, oh my God, I took my kids to Coraline. There are so many things that I was a fan of. I'm not burning what I already own. I'm just not.
And my thing is,
it belongs to the fans now.
This particular product, this thing that was created by the horrible turf person, JKR, it's not hers anymore. It's ours. We have taken the books that she wrote, and there is art, there is music, there is fan fiction, there is cross stitch.
Oh gosh, yeah, you mostly read the fan fiction now.
Yeah. I read so much Harry Potter fan fiction. If anybody wants a recommendation for a Harry Potter fan fiction, I'm your girl.
The important thing is the turf does not financially benefit.
No, because nothing that I have here is also a licensed official product.
And if you think about it, ultimately, isn't that kind of the ultimate sticking it to the man?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm 90% certain that, if the brothers Warner could shut down random Chinese cross stitch kits, they would. But they haven't. So I'm going to take this that I received as a gift from a friend of mine who I love and respect. And she went, I think you need to do a printed kit. And so this is my first printed kit. There's so much floss in this thing. And so Iowa corn sweat. I started to sweat while I was working on this, and my hands got wet, and thankfully it's not part of the actual project pattern. And I had to stop stitching it because the colors were wearing off because it's water soluble. So I only have like 300 stitches on this, but it's 11 count. It's general, like you can see us through this. It's crazy. You can see us through this. Hello. The holes are so huge.
Honestly, if you ever want to finish that, you may have to do a strand a day.
I know. And I have been actually Wednesdays at work. My friend Beth is my other cross stitch enabler. And we have craft day in the office. And so I bring this and we watch a movie and we stitch. Now it's usually like How to Train Your Dragon or Mean Girls or something. And we just put on a streaming service that we have and stitch for 45 minutes. It's a nice break from our day. And it, I'm slowly working on this. So yeah, I do a strand. It's taking me a little bit longer because I'm not used to the printed, like the material feels weird, and it's 11 counts. I'm using 3 strands, and that's a son of a bitch to try and get that needle threaded. And so,
do you maybe need to use a bigger needle? You can, because it's big of a.
I can. It's just I'm using the one since it came as a kit. I'm using the needle that came in the kit, but yeah, I love Harry Potter, but I'm not giving her any more money ever. And like Neil Gaiman is your thing. I'm also like Firefly, Buffy, Angel, Joss Whedon's sort of a dick. But that doesn't stop my love for those projects. So I'm going to keep stitching my Harry Potter projects. I'm not going to be stitching any licensed things.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to put any more money in the turf troll's pocket.
Yeah. So just know, like, our disclaimer on this is know that we are not insensitive to the fact that she's a turf, or if you see any other fandom that either one of us may have, we are not insensitive to the negative things that they've done. But also,
it's a part of my growing up.
Right. And we are, a lot of like the cross stitch patterns and stuff that are out there are created by small people that are making the stuff until they get caught by a licensing lawyer with a cease and desist letter. Yeah. And we're supporting those artists.
Yeah. So I do not agree with, nor do I condone her. So this is my really cool other Harry Potter pattern that isn't a Harry Potter pattern. This is like a hybrid Harry Potter / Lego. But it is called Witches, Wizards, and Friends minifigures. And I got this. This is a kit from Geo Creations UK on Etsy. But then I got a Marauders Map Grime Guard, and I have this, I solemnly swear, a lot needle minder, because it's all themed around the Potterdom, but none of this is officially licensed stuff. Yeah, this is the one that we were talking about earlier where we were like, oh, my backs are so neat. She's going to arm wrestle me for this so that she can show you that my backs are not always neat.
And actually, her back is really neat on this one. There is just some slight running of the floss.
Yeah, because also until like 4 months ago, I didn't know how to loop start.
I fixed that.
So I also don't have a count of how many stitches I have done. Bit off more than I can chew for a beginner project, because this one has fractional stitches in it, in their faces. And this is like 18 count. And so trying to do fractional stitches on 18 count is crazy. She's gonna show you the back.
Oh, there it is.
God, there's like running so much.
It's okay. This is you a year ago. So when you think about how far you've come in a year, that's impressive.
That's like actually like 18 months ago.
Okay, a year and a half. Yeah, but the point is, semantics, Tonia, semantics.
This is actually my oldest WIP. Because I started this March of 24. And it was a bad weekend. But I'd had this kit for over a year and hadn't started working on it, and then decided that, like, oh, my dad had just passed, and so I needed a project to take on my trip to keep me entertained. And so I went, I'm just going to start this. And so I think that it's going okay. I haven't really had the urge to work on it lately, probably because I'm at the point of these 4 people where I need to do the fractional stitches, and I think it looks horrendous. I'm not good at it. It's Aida, and fractionals go better on even weaves, I think. So yeah, I'm not unproud. I'm not proud of what I've done on this one, but it's not my favorite project that I've worked on. I know that when I get to the other characters on here, because there's like 3 rows of characters, there's like 12 people on this, the stitching's going to be more even. It's going to be more consistent. I will show improvement for sure. But yeah, so that's all she wrote for my whips. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I have like 15, 16 whips. Yeah. A lot. More than I thought, but less than my I want to stitch pile.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we're going to pause to get our haul, but it's not going to be a lot of haul because we have to keep this video under 2 hours because Canva will not let me upload anything longer than 2 hours. So we'll be right back.
It'll be fast.
Hi, we're back again with Midsummer Stitch Haul.
So much Midsummer Stitch Haul, but we're going to go super fast. Okay. I got these pins. These are the Puntini Midsummer Stitch, the little lunar moth and flowers. They're super cute.
I got the sold out floss drops.
They are restocked now.
Well, they were sold out.
Yes, they were sold out. They are restocked now, but only for the people who participated in Midsummer Stitch. So I love
them so much.
They are really, really pretty. I got some fun unicorn scissors. I love the pink and goldness of them. They're very cute.
I got the Classic Colorworks floss pack for the Jet X Stitch exclusive pattern.
We are both going to be stitching that. So I got the 16 count Dolomite Aida fabric. You got the
32 count.
32 count
but
Dolomite.
There's a story with this.
Yes.
Did you get the floss pack as well?
I did get the floss pack as well, which is why I didn't bring my floss pack down.
So when my Lindy Stitches order came, they sent me the wrong fabric. They sent me 32 count Midsummer, even though this is what I ordered. They are excellent, however.
Their customer service is amazing.
And they immediately mailed me out the right fabric, which I was shocked because they were sold out. So I did not expect that. But they immediately sent me the right fabric and sent me a label to send back the wrong fabric. In the meantime, my impatient butt went on 123 Stitch and ordered 36 count Dolomite because I just could not wait and thought surely they're not going to have any of that 32 count left. I was wrong, but now I have both. That's okay because I have reconsidered and I'm going to stitch the Jet X Stitch Midsummer pattern in the 36 count linen, and I'm going to repurpose this for my restart of my Mirabilia coffee house.
Oh, okay.
Because I do not like the sparkly linen, sparkly Aida that I had it on. Because the sparkle, I can't see it.
It's very distracting.
I can't handle sparkle fabric because I can't see it.
True. So I got, this is the Midsummer exclusive Aida, or well, color palette fabric that was exclusive for Midsummer Stitch by Stitch Me. It's so pretty. I got also, this is the, what is this? Plum Aida by Fiber on a Whim. This is for the Lindy Stitches pattern choir practice. It's purple. I love purple. I'm really excited to start that one. But yeah, we are going to start the JetX pattern together. So we got the pattern, we have the fabric, we've got the floss.
We just have to decide what day we're going to start it, and then we will get together and sit and stitch it together.
Yes. So yeah, that's that.
And I'm going to try not to race through it and beat her. It is not a race. I don't need to win.
Exactly.
I may be a race car driver's daughter, but that doesn't mean I need to win.
You don't need to be a race car stitcher. I don't know. Horrible anecdote there.
I was shocked that I got everything I wanted because stuff sold out so fast, but we were Johnny on the spot. We were already logged into Midsummer Stitch, and we had an alarm set.
Yes.
And when it was like 2 minutes till, we refreshed, and shopping hall's open. I was checked out within 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I am not missing a dang thing.
Nope.
I didn't even know about the dang floss drops. We logged in, it was right at the top of the page. I was like, oh, in the cart.
Yeah.
It was not even, I didn't question it. I didn't think about it. You don't have time to think. You think you have a game plan? She has surprises for you. And you don't have time to think, because if you think it's sold out, just buy it and deal with it later. That's what a credit card is for. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Let's
get on with the rest of the stash.
That's my shopping TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to my Lindy Stitches virtual event TED Talk.
Okay. So if you are a member of the Roxy Floss Co. Fabric of the Month, sorry, it's peeking out there, the Roxy Floss Co. Fabric Club. It is a bi-monthly club. So every other month we get new fabric. This is a spoiler. You have T-minus 2 seconds to turn away and don't look. Okay?
Close your ears.
There's your spoiler.
Don't listen.
It's called Whiskey.
It's so pretty.
I get it in a 36 count linen. Previously, I was getting a 20 count Aida, but when my first 6 months expired, they messaged me and said, did I want to switch? Now, because of Stitch North, I missed they did not renew me in time for me to, I missed the green one that everybody got, which I was super sad about because I love green and I love green fabric. So I was kind of upset, but I get it. Stitch North happened, but they gladly changed me from a 20 count Aida to 36 count linen because I kind of want to vary up my fabric a little bit because I don't just stitch on one thing. I do mostly stitch on Aida, but I'm branching into linen, and so I don't have much of a linen stash. I need to build some linen stash. But when I stitch on linen, I prefer to stitch on 36 count so that I can stitch with a single strand. Makes my floss go farther.
It's so pretty.
This is Whiskey.
It is.
And oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it because I immediately have like 10 patterns in mind. Then I'm like, oh, this would be great on Whiskey. Oh, what about this one? It would be great on Whiskey. I only have a fat quarter. Is this project I've had in mind forever too big for a fat quarter? Or do I need a fat half? Can I get a fat half? I don't know. Honestly, my brain just went in circles. So we're going to chill while I think it through so I don't waste it.
Yes.
Because I love it.
It's precious. The precious.
They should have named it Gold because it is like my new gold.
It is.
Honestly.
It is lovely.
And you know, if I'm drinking hard alcohol, whiskey's my favorite.
There you go. And if you need an update on why I'm just laughing at nothing, it's now dark outside. And the cats are chasing moths on the outside of the screen door. Yeah.
And because we don't have much time and we're speed racing through this, so this is a new start I have planned that I bought all the stuff for, which is why it's in haul, because I am planning to stitch it for my son as a present for his graduation. He is starting his senior year, so I would like to start it on the first day of school because it will be the first day of his senior year. And I would like to finish it before he graduates to gift it to him. He is a December baby, and this is Year in the Woods, the reindeer number 12, which was the December Year in the Woods.
It's gorgeous.
His due date, fun fact, was Christmas Day. And I warned him he had better come early or late, but not on Christmas Day. He was not to ruin my Christmas. And like a good boy, it is the only time in his life that he was purposely late. And he came 3 days late. So as long as he was born in time to be my little tax deduction, we were okay.
I'm sure he loves to be referred to as my little tax deduction.
Yeah. Hey, I spent 9 months baking him.
Well, that's true.
I think it was earned.
It was, definitely.
And he had a big head. He was a big baby with a big head. He did some damage. Anyway, which I remind him of frequently. I did get the called for Weeks Dye Works for that one, which is Bright Leaf. The other called for is chalk, and I'm sorry, that's just white. I'm not wasting my money. I will just use white floss that I have in stash. And then I decided I'm not stitching it on the called for fabric. I got a fat eighth of, it's from Fiber on a Whim. It's called Herald. Maybe it's not Fiber on a Whim. I don't know. I got it on 123 Stitch, but it's called Herald.
Oh, it's Picture This Plus.
Oh, Picture This Plus?
PTP. Okay. Picture This Plus.
I don't know. I just liked the color, and it was on 123
pretty.
Stitch, so I bought it. But
it's a very nice blue-green sort of color.
Yeah, so his favorite color is blue, but I think he looks best in green because he has green eyes, and his school colors are green and gold.
Packers!
No, he's a Kennedy Cougar. We're a Bears family. Don't insult us. Anyway. Now, in that same vein, my next BAP, because I've decided I need to give myself slightly longer for my daughter, I'm going to stitch Turkish Delight for my daughter because she commanded it to be so. She saw Cam the Stitchers on one of her Flosstube episodes, and she commanded me to stitch it. She said, "Why is that something you're not stitching?" And I said, "Because that looks really hard, and it's big." And she said, "Which is exactly why you need to be stitching it. So get it." Mm-hmm. So I got told. But she doesn't particularly love pink. So I had bought this Romantic Ruin on one of the like Friday night, fight night fabrics. It's 36 count linen.
It is such a gorgeous
purple. If you look at the other side, there's some pink modeling to it. I'm a little concerned that the modeling might be too busy for this. Harper has already given me permission to do a floss conversion for this because I told her the called for colors are not going to work on this fabric, and she was a-okay with that. She said it's okay, punch up the blues. So it's blue, but the darker blues in here are just going to end up being a different color.
Yeah.
The dark colors are probably, I'm going to flip them to something lighter. Mm-hmm. She's given me a range of colors she's okay with.
Yes.
Honestly, the funniest thing that caught me off guard was she told me I could switch the dark colors to a pink. And I was like, but you don't want like pink fabric. But you want pink floss? I have given up understanding that child. I just do what I'm told.
Teenagers. Man.
But once I'm starting, I ain't changing it, and she just better deal with it. Because I got 5 years to finish this thing. I am not doing the alphabet. I'm going to instead use that alphabet to stitch her name and the year she graduates high school.
That'll be nice.
So that's my plan. Yeah, that's how I'm getting around. I also never did did a birth sampler for her. I did one for my son, but I never did one for her because life was very different by the time she came. So yeah, this is my apology for that to her.
You have a graduation.
I have a graduation project. I also have a new Jasmine custom bag.
What a surprise! You do not have any Jasmine custom bags. You have all of the Jasmine custom bags.
Just like we are not a Pirate Robin commercial, we are also not a Jasmine custom bags commercial, but we probably should be. We love you, Jen.
Because also, look at that. It's so freaking cute.
It's rainbow pandas.
I love it. Rainbow pandas.
Anytime she makes one in a Tula pink fabric, I'm a sucker. Like, I've got to have it. Yeah.
I've missed the last few cutesy kitty bags that she...
You need to just message her, and if she gets that fabric again, she will make you one.
I know.
She's awesome like that.
I know.
You just have to message her.
I know.
Anyway, that's all we have time for because, like I said, Canva has a 2-hour limit. But we will be back, and the next time you see us will be for my WIP parade. Excuse me.
Not drinking.
Carbonated water.
Her WIP parade is probably going to be like 5 episodes long.
With that 2-hour limit, we are probably going to have to make it a multi-episode one as well. So we will probably shoot it all at once, and then I will just space out releasing it. But they will be separate from, like, it's going to be at least a week, possibly 2 before we film that one. So enjoy part 1
of the haul.
Of the Tonia show.
The haul
and the Midsummer haul.
My very first solo WIP parade. I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoy it. Or enjoy watching it and watching us laugh at my silly cats that didn't knock anything over.
Welcome if you're new. Hope you come back.
Please come back. Please like and subscribe and be our friends and love us forever.
And we're normally not good about asking for that. So this may be the only time you ever hear us say that. But we love you.
Thank you for watching.
Bye. See you on the flippy flop.